Hello, I'm Bruce Levy, President of International Power. We're honored to be part of the Goliad community and the Victoria region with our Coleto Creek Power Station. Coleto Creek and our 84 local employees have been active in the area since the late 1970s and have worked hard to assure that we're a responsible member of the community. I'd like to introduce you to Coleto Creek 2, the long-awaited expansion of the Coleto Creek Power Station that we're planning to build in partnership with South Texas Electric Cooperative. Working with STEC, we'll be generating power to fuel the growth of South Texas economy in the years ahead.
I'm Mike Fields. I'm the Director of Project Development for International Power America. In January of 2008, the partnership between International Power America and the South Texas Electric Co-op jointly filed an air permit application with the TCEQ. In November of 2008, we received our draft air permit from the TCEQ, which lays out the restrictions and limitations on the new unit. The draft permit we've recently received has specific limits for all of the major emissions that come from the Coleto Creek plant. The emission levels set in this permit are among the lowest in the nation. As a matter of fact, we're setting the standard for many of these emissions for the state of Texas.
We're investing in the most advanced technologies to reduce emissions of sulfur, NOx, particulate, and mercury.
Michael Packard, I'm General Manager of South Texas Electric Cooperative. South Texas Electric Cooperative is a member-owned cooperative of 8 distribution cooperatives throughout South Texas. We serve about 190,000 accounts that spans a distance from the Rio Grande Valley to Houston. Over the last 3 years, STEC has experienced a growth way beyond what we had experienced in the years prior to 2003 in the 10% area. That growth has produced a need for additional power and a base load resource. In light of that, we became involved with Coleto Creek number 2. Coleto Creek number 2 will add some diversity to our portfolio, which already includes hydro, some lignite, and 60% gas. When I began in the utility business in 1967, it was a privilege to have electric service. And since that time, it's become a right to have electric service. With that right, there is a responsibility by the utility to make sure that they provide low-cost energy, because every increase in their electric bill means a decrease in their ability to pay for medical expenses, educational expenses, food, all the necessities of life. South Texas Electric Cooperative is just that, a human needs company. As a human needs company, South Texas Electric has an obligation to provide low-cost energy to these members at rates that they can afford.
Without Coleto Creek 2, I don't believe that we'll be able to meet the demands that our customers or members need.
Our cooperative has a need for constant increase in capacity to serve the growth that we have.
STEC has already seen that for us to continue the growth that we're expecting, that we've got to have another source of power.
We have been looking for a source of energy for several years. Our strategy has been to try to find the best source of energy for our membership. And it's not an easy matter actually finding sources of energy that are affordable. So this was one of the projects that rose to the top.
When we first found out that Coleto Creek could be a project, it's right here in our backyard. We didn't have to go to Colorado or Wyoming or something to start getting help. We could get it right here. This was a good thing for everybody.